Yo, it's me, CSCOTT, baby. Welcome to Flashback Friday, where I take a look at a movie from the 80s. And today I'm talking about the 1988 film Pumpkinhead, starring Lance Henriksen, John Aquino, and directed by Stan Winston. I like this movie. It's a good movie. 1988. I was Juan. Lance Henriksen. When I did my review for House 3 The Horror Show yesterday, I was going to mention, a hint, because I hinted at the Throwback Thursday review. I just placed the DVD of The Faculty sit behind me, but I was going to hint at this one yesterday, the net review, saying that my review of the 80s film for this week was going to be also going to have Lance Henriksen in it. I forgot to do that. But, so what's the story here? The story here is that Lance Henriksen plays Ed Harley, whose son is accidentally killed by these people. Supposed to be college students, I guess, but I don't know. John Aquino looks like he's 35. I don't know. But it's an accident. And he vows revenge, so he takes his son's carcass to a witch named Haggis, and she leads him to the legendary Pumpkinhead, which is brought back by him bringing this little husk, as it's called, bleeding on it, and she performs a ritual that brings Pumpkinhead, and it's linked to Ed Harley, which he uses to, his advantage at the end. First and foremost, I know John Aquino is playing the president in Cory in the House, but here we sneeze. Here, he's an asshole. Now, he had been drinking, and he's on this motorbike. He's going around very he's not paying attention in his surroundings, just, and he accidentally hits this kid. And the first thing you gotta do is call the cops, right? Well, he freaks out because he's got priors, I guess. And he won't let anyone call the cops. He won't even make a deal. Like, one of them says, hey, I'll take the fall for it, man. I'll say it was me. It's my bike anyway. I'll say I did it. And he's like, no. I'm like, why not? Someone is ready to take the fall for you. He pulls out the cord on the phone, because it's an old style phone, 1988. He pulls it out so they can't call the cops. He won't take this deal. He's like, there is someone ready to take the fall for him, and he still won't do it. Why? To push the plot. Because I guarantee anyone who has a friend who said they will take the blame for them, because he's going to get a slap on the wrist because it's not a big deal for him. He has no priors. They'll let it go. They'll be like, yeah, okay, sure, do that. Let's do that. It's better than me going to jail. Let's do it. But he's just like, no. Why? Because he doesn't want the cops to be there. The only thing I can think of is because if they do that, then the cops will be around when Pumpkinhead shows up, and maybe something will happen. I don't know. Maybe the idea of this is to be isolated from everything, because it's like we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And there are these, I don't know if they're homeless or they wear like potato bags. I refuse to believe that there's a society out there, people who just, I understand there's Amish people, but they sew their own stuff, alright? These aren't Amish people that choose to live in potato sacks. One of them, Bunt, played by Brian Bremer, who I've seen in like Society and stuff. He tells Ed Harley about Haggis and takes him as far as he'll go. He won't go that far, like halfway there to her. And it's obviously like special effects makeup. And, you got Stan Winston, who's a special effects wizard doing this film. Pumpkinhead is great. The makeup on Haggis is great. It's great. And yes, Ed Harley realizes that he's connected to the thing, so he has to kill himself to kill Pumpkinhead and stop him from. Pumpkinhead kills almost everyone except for like 2 of them. And yeah, it's your standard monster horror film. It's a great film. I actually liked what does like lightning and stuff at night. It's the effects were great. Most of this takes place at night, and it works with the special effects because even in the 80s you got effects that could look very fake, but you masquerade it with darkness, it looks better. Technically, they do with CGI to this day, which is why people get pissed off when you have these Godzilla films where the big monster fights only seem to take place in the dark or in storms, and people are getting pissed like, come on, they used to have fights during the day. Yeah, but that's when they were in suits. Now it's CGI, and if you do fights during the day, it's going to look very, very bad. So I understand why they did it in the dark, and here, it works. Also, the acting is on point. I like John D'Aquino's character. You're supposed to hate him, and I fucking hate him. I don't care when he gets killed by this thing at all. He deserved it, and like an asshole, just because he didn't want the cops involved. Even when he was going to be off the hook, he still didn't want the cops around. That's the one thing that pisses me off about this movie, really, is that he had the option to avoid being arrested when someone said they're going to take the fall for him, and he still wouldn't do it. It's not that he's a good guy that doesn't want his friend to take the fall for him. He's an asshole. I don't know why. It pisses me off. Overall, guys, this was a good movie. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. The special effects are great. Stan Winston, for God's sake. Lance Henriksen is great. It's obvious that the way to kill it is to kill Ed Harley, and that, comes around in not the second film. I don't have any of the other sequels, by the way, so don't expect for me to continue this series. But I was looking to do 2 horror films for this week, and I knew the faculty was going to be for Thursday. I'm like, what can I do for Friday? And I looked down there, and I'm like, oh, Pumpkinhead's good, and I don't have any of the other ones, but why not? So what are your thoughts on Pumpkinhead? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one.